New Hampshire feels like yesterday. Nothing changes. Time passes, but it never catches up. I rise in the half-light when the steam is rising from the river. I listen to birds whose names I do not know. It is June. The heat has settled into my hair. My hair is sun-warm. The sunlight is sharp, golden, dappled, falling from nowhere. The forest glows. I think about how the trees spend their lives holding hands and reaching for the sun. The fields stretch, peppered with cows and horses. I go to the pizza place, apostrophe still possessive on the LED sign, and the Vietnamese woman calls me beautiful, says I am just like my mother. I swear she hasn't changed a bit. She makes me a pizza, small, green peppers and onion, and garlic and mushroom, cheese. I sit in the green leather booth under pink fluorescence. Share a pizza with someone you love. I spent young summers here, not 10 miles from the place I now sleep. I can still feel the sand between my toes, refusing to slip away when I hosed off on my grandmother's deck. Eyes closed, I am still blinded by the gloaming, shards of butter yellow cutting through 2 trees where I aimed my gnawed corn cobs. For good luck or a wish, I can't remember. There was a big blue bouncy ball. Lightness was a thing I could hold in my hands. In the city, everything is fast. But when I travel these roads, I am skating across a paused video. Everything is the purest green and blue. There are small insects and monarch butterflies, which are also insects, a fact beauty makes us forget. I can fly. My memories are sun-drenched, so it is always summer. I am always running in the light. I don't use a map. Sometimes I pass through a small town I know I couldn't find if I tried. The one with the center green and the sparkling white church. The corner store that's always open, though I've never seen anyone inside. I'm beginning to understand that I like it here because no one will come looking for me. I have chosen to live this way, lonely. I have weeded my heart like an overgrown garden. In American cities, everything is new. Whites are whiter, lines are crisper. They keep finding new shades of beige. What's the difference between a storage facility and an office building? The people. I think back and I can't remember any dragonflies. I remember mostly dead squirrels, baby ducks extracted from a sewer by firefighters, things in places they shouldn't be. Modernity is a sewer basin, pretending to be an ocean. Suburbia winds on like a trance. I remember when the HOA said our plum tree was too big because its cool shade drooped over the sidewalk. When the neighbor amputated my mother's birch for its errant October leaves. When the other neighbor's above-ground pool flooded our backyard. They keep trying to contain things. But floor-to-ceiling windows do not freedom make. I remember asphalt, minivans driving from point A to point B and back again, and calling it going somewhere. Modernity severs us and calls it tomorrow. And yet we never seem to have any time. We are always running late to the great expanse of the future. I can't remember what it feels like to hold your hand. I can't remember what it feels like to be known. Like my mother before me, I don't know how to rest. If I had my way, I'd plant seedlings in November so they'd grow sooner, knowing full well they'd freeze to death. What am I saving time for? Isn't time the point? Aren't I meant to live? A sunset is a sad thing, really. It's the waiting that's golden. I don't want my wishes to come true too fast. I'm not sure they're mine anymore. I grew up beneath glacier-glazed mountains, crunched thousands of feet tall by water and time. The ground beneath my feet moving constantly, invisibly, and in silence. School mornings, webby clouds of fog swathed the hillsides like a blanket. The great Pacific lay cold, dark, and patient. Yet it is among these low-lying hills that I understand enormity, how long time takes, how it never stops, how the earth finds a body in every cosmos bud and every soft emerald mound, how green is also blue if you give it a little space. In the wide-open fields, I feel history. These rock walls have withstood wars. These houses have seen things. Death, regret, Sunday mornings. These trees know. Sometimes I play a game. I pretend I am the farmer working his father's land, the old mother feeding the soil in her garden, the shopkeeper whose unsold shelves stand pristine, the man who changes the sheets in a vacant motel, the doe dancing through the ferns, the water bug skating over shallow amber. I pretend I am the butcher feeding the whole town, and then I pretend I am the animal. I pretend we don't know how to fly. I pretend I have nowhere to be except right here on this hill. I pretend I grew up here among my mother's flowers. dipping my fingers into a river that is the same river that powered a mill 100 years ago. Except it isn't the same. And neither am I. But we still call it the river. So I guess I'll keep my name, though no one has said it for years.